Tessa, how have people there been reacting to all of this?
Hi, Danny. Well, lots of fans here in Liverpool and beyond trying to digest what happened to them on Saturday night. And joining me now is one of those, Daniel Austin, who is a journalist as well as being a Liverpool supporter. Daniel, thanks for joining us. Can you tell us, first of all, what was your experience there?
It was complete and utter chaos. It was one of the worst things I've experienced, certainly in football, but just generally in life as well. The French state and the French police came with a strategy that was completely unsupportable, completely unjustifiable, harassed, bullied, hurt fans who were just trying to enter a football stadium early for a fixture they had paid for tickets for.
So you queued, didn't you? And you did manage to get in?
I did, but at no point did anyone actually check my ticket. They opened gates to allow fans to enter 15 minutes after the game was supposed to kick off. I was shoved through by a riot police officer, had a ticket, but they don't know that I actually ever entered because they didn't bother to check it.
Now, the French sports minister has said today that they think up to 40,000 Liverpool supporters were there, either without tickets or with fake tickets. What do you make of that?
That's a lie, and it's a known lie as well. Very simple maths would tell you that that's completely impossible. The surface area simply around the stadium would not accommodate that amount of people. Also, that would mean that every single person that went to the fan park, about 80,000 prior to the game, would have gone to the stadium, but the fan park was still full. So it's quite literally impossible, which means that every minister that's repeated that, the sports minister, also the Minister of the Interior and the head of police, are lying and know full well that they're lying because they're trying to protect themselves by blaming a faceless mass of foreign people in order to protect the reputation of their own government, which failed on a mass scale. Do
you accept there will have been some fake tickets, that there was an issue with tickets? Do you think perhaps there weren't enough tickets issued to Liverpool fans?
The way that UEFA manages the ticket situation for finals is an enormous problem. They do a ballot just for general supporters, regardless of what team they support. The majority of those end up on the black market, so that's an enormous problem both for finance and security. And just in terms of the management of tickets as well, there was no ticket check on the way in. And then they literally closed the turnstiles 2.5 hours before kick-off to people who just wanted to go into a stadium that they had paid to access and tried to go early in order to avoid any trouble. They were met with batons, they were met with pepper spray, they were met with harassment.
Liverpool Football Club is asking its supporters to fill in a form online about their experiences. Just quickly, what will you be saying?
That it is the worst thing I've ever experienced, and it should not be allowed to happen again, because if those authorities are not held accountable, they will cause serious physical harm or worse to somebody at that stadium in future.
OK, Daniel Austin, sports journalist and fan, clear message there to Liverpool FC and to the French authorities.